Meet picture-perfect Emily, who followed the societal blueprint to a T. Top of her class in high school, got a stable job right after college, married her high school sweetheart, bought a house, had 2 kids, and a Labrador named Roxy. From the outside looking in, everything was perfect. But inside, Emily felt empty. Despite doing everything that she was supposed to do, fulfillment remained out of reach. And maybe, like Emily, you felt that too. Like you've checked all the right boxes, but your life isn't working. Something still feels missing. We're often told there's a clear, linear path to fulfillment. Education, career, marriage, family, retire, die. The picture's neat, the picture's predictable, but for many of us, following the script just won't get it. In fact, the very sounding of that script leaves us to feel trapped and unsatisfied because the path emphasizes stability over passion, predictability over growth. It doesn't account for individuality. It doesn't account for our unique callings, talents, and dreams. But here's the truth. External markers of success will never equate to inner fulfillment. You can have the career, you can have the relationships, yes, you can have the mansion, and still feel like something's missing. Because true fulfillment isn't about following a formula. It's about aligning your life with the purpose and the reason that you were put here on the planet in the first place. It's about listening to the still small voice that whispers there's more in store for you, even when the world tells you to stay on the well-trodden path. We often pursue external milestones because they're visible, validated, and celebrated. But fulfillment is an inside job. It's about how you feel when you wake up in the morning and when you lay your head on the pillow at night. It's about whether your life reflects your values, your passions, and your unique potential. And the thing is, that's not something a one-size-fits-all blueprint can provide. Life rarely goes according to plan. And that's where the beauty lies. Think about the most meaningful moments in your life. How many of them were expected? The human experience is filled with twists and turns, and often it's the unexpected detours that shape us the most. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He dropped out of college and took a calligraphy class just out of curiosity. And that seemingly random decision influenced the beautiful typography that Apple is known for today. It was the unexpected that led to innovation and ultimately impact. Or think about your own life. Maybe rejection pushed you towards a better opportunity. Maybe a setback taught you the strengths you didn't know you had. These detours, while uncomfortable, often lead to growth and self-discovery. They force us out of our comfort zones and into new possibilities. So when life takes an unexpected turn, a job loss, a breakup, a failure, it's easy to see it as a setback. But what if it's a redirection? What if the detour is pushing you towards something greater than you've ever imagined? The unexpected often brings the lessons and opportunities we never knew we needed, shaping us into the person we're meant to become. The key here is to embrace the uncertainty, to have the faith that even when the path isn't clear, it'll still lead to something beautiful. And when you release the need for every single thing in life to go according to your plan, you open yourself up for possibilities you've never considered. There's power in embracing challenges. Challenges are not just obstacles. They are powerful teachers that guide us towards greater self-awareness and greater growth. When life presents us with difficulties, it often feels as though we are being pushed towards our limits. But it's a paradox, because it is in these moments of discomfort that we have the chance to unlock our true potential. Facing adversity can be daunting, yet it forces us to examine the boundaries that we've placed on ourselves and to question what we thought was possible. In this confrontation, we're forced to adapt. We're forced to stretch and ultimately evolve. Think back to the last time you faced a challenge. Maybe you were overwhelmed by a demanding project at work, facing a health scare, or experiencing the emotional turmoil of a relationship unraveling. In the moment, it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulder. In the moment, it feels like the road is uncertain and that failure is inevitable. But hindsight is 20/20. And when we can look back, it is often that we see that growth emerged from the struggle. Did you not become stronger? Did you not become more resilient? Did you not become more compassionate for others that are going through the same thing? I'm reminded of what Maya Angelou said when she said, embrace the struggle, because it is in the struggle that you find out who you are. It is in the struggle that you find out who other people are. And it is in the struggle that you find out who God is. So embrace the struggle. And if you're looking at me and you're going through a challenge, I want you to know that challenges are the area where we build perseverance, grit, and an understanding that our potential is way greater than we initially thought. Every time we face a setback, we gather a new tool for the toolkit. Maybe we've added patience into the kit, threw in a little creativity. Oh, well, this one gave me resilience. Let me put that in my kit. This one gave me the ability to trust myself. And when we finally overcome the hurdle, there's a deep sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that no easy victory could match. And the easy win cannot match it, because it is the satisfaction of knowing that we push beyond our perceived limits and emerge stronger on the other side. Another thought for us to remember is there's meaning in the detours. We've established that life rarely unfolds exactly how we plan it. And in fact, some of the most significant turning points in our life comes from not staying on the course, but from those unexpected detours that we initially didn't see coming. Initially, these detours will feel like failures. They'll feel like unmet expectations. They'll feel like sudden changes or unmet dreams. But these are the moments that lead to your greatest growth. Take, for example, a career change that seems like a step backward. What if eventually it leads to a more fulfilling path? What about a relationship that has left us heartbroken? Is it possible that it's paving the way for a deeper connection to ourselves and a healthier relationship in the future? Even the toughest setbacks can be the catalyst of the greatest transformations in your life. The experiences that feel like defeat become the greatest lessons and shape us into who we need to be to get to where we want to end up. The key to navigating life's detours is reframing how we look at them. Choose to view each detour as an opportunity to grow and evolve. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this setback shape me into someone stronger, wiser, and more in tune with my true self? When we approach life with this mindset, every challenge, every detour becomes a stepping stone towards our best self. Now, in order to reframe these setbacks and in order to reframe these challenges, we have to work towards cultivating a mindset of fulfillment. Fulfillment is not a distant goal or an endpoint to be achieved. It is the way of being in the world, a mindset that shapes how we approach each moment, each decision, and each experience. It's about recognizing that life's true satisfaction lies not in the accumulation of achievement and of things, but in the depth of the experiences that we create and the meaning we find in the everyday journey. Fulfillment isn't something to chase. It's something to cultivate from within. To cultivate a mindset of fulfillment, we must first embrace the unpredictable, messy nature of life. The road is rarely straight. The path is often more winding than we expect. But rather than seeing that as a source of frustration, we can see it as an invitation to grow, to adapt, and to discover the joy in the moments that don't follow the plan. Embracing life as it comes, imperfection, detours, and all, allows us to live with greater ease and peace. So how do we begin to cultivate this mindset? Number one, focus on the journey. The idea that fulfillment lies in achieving the next milestone or reaching a certain destination is a common misconception. We often convince ourselves that happiness is just around the corner. Once we land that job or get that promotion or cross off our list of goals, then we'll be happy. But the truth is, if we keep waiting on the next big thing to give us purpose and joy, we may miss the joy of the present moment. Fulfillment can be found in the here and now. When we shift our focus from the destination to the journey itself, we open ourselves up to the richness of every experience. Each moment, even the small ones, hold potential for growth and joy if we allow ourselves to become fully engaged with it. Instead of looking at every day as a step towards something better in the future, start looking at it as an opportunity to learn, to appreciate, and to grow. Find joy in the process, not just the outcome. Celebrate your wins and enjoy the lessons learned from your setbacks. Number 2, embrace change. Twists and turns are inevitable, but change is the gateway to opportunity. And by resisting change, you might be resisting the God-ordained opportunities that were sent to propel you into your destiny. We all experience those moments when things don't go as planned. You didn't plan on getting fired. You didn't plan on having to move. And in these moments, it's easy to see change as a disruption and a threat, but it's nothing to fear. Rather, it's a chance to explore new paths, to develop new skills, and to discover hidden strengths. Embracing change is ultimately about trusting that every transition, even the uncomfortable ones, carries the potential for growth. It's a mindset that allows us to find opportunities in the challenges rather than viewing them as roadblocks. Number 3, seek meaning. Every experience, whether positive or negative, it's come to teach us something. Fulfillment not only comes from experiencing life, but from understanding what the experience is trying to teach us. Even in the darkest times, there is meaning to be found if you're open to it. Seeking meaning in every experience transforms obstacles into valuable lessons and turns that challenge into the opportunity. By seeking meaning, each moment turns into a source of wisdom and strength. So here's my challenge for you. Let go of the script. Stop chasing someone else's version of success. Know that fulfillment doesn't reside in the narrow lane, and that the beauty of life happens when you embrace the unexpected, the messy, the unplanned. Those moments, the ones that deviate from our blueprints, are often the ones that lead you to the best version of you. So the next time life throws you a curveball, don't you ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what have you come to teach me? And remember that change, unpredictability, and challenges are not the enemy. They are the very force shaping you into who you were meant to be. What detour in your life turned out to be a blessing in disguise? Share your story in the comments below because it's going to help somebody. And if you're ready to step into the unexpected, to step off of the predictable path, and to chase a life filled with purpose and passion, start today because your most fulfilling life is waiting for you. And it might not be where you expected it to be. Always remember that growth is a journey, it's not a destination. I'm in it with you, and I'll see you on the next one.